Thank you, fellow Toastmasters, and all you other Toastmasters. It's a pleasure to introduce myself to you today and share with you my thoughts about the Toastmaster and me, the club Toastmasters, the organization Toastmasters. I'd like to start out with a quote myself, Fred, if you don't mind. This one is Gandhi's, and it's always had meaning for me, and it's so true to my life that I'd like to share it with you. And Gandhi said, when the student is ready, the teachers will appear. What a fabulous quote. The message is that if you're not receptive to the message, you'll not learn the lessons associated with that message. That is so true in my life. And I'd like to start with my introduction to Toastmasters, but predated by a day or two when I was laid off 30 years ago in a marketing position that I held near and dear to my heart. And I thought I was an effective speaker. I thought I could do an interview well. I thought I could prepare all the things needed to get that next job and to go forward. But lo and behold, I went to a training class to learn how to do the best job I possibly could in putting the best message forward. And during that training class, I learned an awful lot, but I still felt confident in my ability to deliver. Then one day, they videotaped me. And I got that video message, and I looked at that message, and I saw how well I was doing, just like I thought I was doing. Then they came across one question that I did not want to answer and did not feel comfortable in answering. My smile that was so well projected with all that enthusiasm and encouragement dropped a frown. My hands started shaking, although I didn't know they were shaking. They were down by my side, but I didn't realize it. Lo and behold, I saw that video and I said, oh my God, do I have lessons to learn? Well, coincidentally, I had lunch with a former boss who again was helping me with advancing, and he was kind of a quasi mentor. And he said to me, you ought to join Toastmasters. He had been after me for probably a year or two to join Toastmasters. I had no interest and no desire to do so. But at that day, I realized, well, maybe, what can I lose? Basically, I was needed to overcome those issues that I just described to you. So I joined Toastmasters. The rest is history. I don't have to tell you a lot about that Toastmasters experience, but I wanted to share that message again. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I heard that message that day that led me to the Toastmasters Club called not Naval Postgraduate School, the North Valley Toastmasters Club, Club 2038 in the Bay Area. And in fact, that was my first club, and I spent 10 years in that club, learned an awful lot, but I got my competent communicator and my one of the advanced bronze, I think was the term that we used at that time, and I received that, but I kind of hit a plateau. Phase 2, I relocate to Central California. I'm looking for a Toastmasters club. 2032 surfaces. I attend it. When the student is ready, the teachers will appear. Fred, Arnie, Carl, and a cast of thousands came forward to deliver the messages that I needed to receive. All of those quotes came home again from Gandhi. All of those messages came. I went from the ATM status to, as Fred alluded to the distinguished Toastmaster status over a period of time with the club. Achieved much help from each and one of those mentors that provided me with the evaluations needed to deliver the messages that I'm sharing with you today. When the student is ready, the teachers will appear. Reach out, make yourself available, open yourself up to information, share that information with others. That's the interdependence that we're looking for in this club and in this world. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.